Have you ever poured your heart into creating content only to feel like it just vanished into thin air? You're definitely not alone. So today, we're going to break down a really practical playbook for content marketing, one that's designed to turn all that effort into engagement you can actually see and measure.
I mean, this is the question, isn't it? For every single creator and business out there, we're all swimming in this ocean of information. So it's not about just making more noise. It's about making content that actually lands. How do you say something that people genuinely want to listen to?
And that, right there, is where content marketing comes in. Look, this isn't about shouting the loudest. It's a game plan. And the magic words here are valuable and relevant. It's about earning your audience's attention by consistently giving them something they actually care about.
So where do we start? Well, it all begins with the single most important piece of the puzzle, your audience. Seriously, before you write a single word or film a single second, you have to know, really know who you're talking to. I absolutely love this quote because it's just so true. Think about it. If you're trying to talk to everybody, your message gets watered down until it's just background noise. Being specific isn't a limitation, it's your secret weapon.
So how do you get that specific? It's really a four-step process. You start out wide, with broad market research. Then you start to zoom in, creating these really detailed customer personas. From there, you scope out what your competitors are doing to find your own unique space. And finally, you use analytics to keep fine-tuning everything based on what the data tells you.
Let's dig into that idea of a customer persona for a sec. This is way more than just a list of demographics. It's about painting a picture of a real person. What are their biggest headaches? What are their goals? When you know the answers to those questions, you can create content that feels like you're speaking directly to them one-on-one. Okay, so you've got a crystal clear picture of who you're talking to. The next step, naturally, is to figure out what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. This is where we build the plan.
You could have the most amazing message in the world, but if you put it in the wrong package, it's just going to fall flat. The goal here is to match the format to your audience. Are they readers who love deep dive articles? Or are they scrolling on their phones and need something quick and visual? You gotta meet them where they are.
You can think of blog posts as your home base. They are the perfect way to really establish your expertise, go deep on a topic, and, this is huge, answer the exact questions your audience is typing into search engines.
Video, though, it just hits different. It's incredibly powerful for breaking down complicated ideas and for building a real human connection. Seeing a face, hearing a voice, it builds a level of trust that text by itself just can't match.
And hey, when you've got a ton of data or a complex process to explain, infographics are your best friend. They take all those scary numbers and turn them into a story that's easy to look at, easy to understand, and best of all, super easy to share. Now, this is a really important distinction. People mix these up all the time. Your strategy is your why. It's your North Star. The content calendar, on the other hand, is your when. It's the step-by-step map that makes sure you're actually moving toward that North Star. You need both to succeed, period. And here's what that looks like in the real world. Check out this calendar for a fitness app launch. This isn't just a random list of posts, it's a journey. First, a blog post to create awareness. Then, a video tutorial to show people how it works. Then you build trust with testimonials from real users. See how it all builds momentum for that big launch day? Every single piece has a job to do.
All right, you know your audience. You've executed your plan. But did it work? That brings us to our final and maybe most critical step, actually measuring your results. Theory is one thing, but let's look at a real-world example. We're going to break down a blog post that just knocked it out of the park. And the topic was simple, right? 10 healthy breakfast ideas. This just proves you don't need to reinvent the wheel to get amazing results.
So first, let's just talk about sheer eyeballs. This one article pulled in 15,000 page views in its first month. For a brand new piece of content, that is a massive wave of attention right out of the gate. But here's where it gets even more impressive. Those views came from 12,000 different people. This wasn't just a small, dedicated group coming back over and over. This thing had reach. It found a huge new audience.
And here's the real proof that the content connected with people. 500 shares on just one social media platform. That means hundreds of people didn't just read it. They loved it so much they put their own name on it and said to their friends, hey, you've got to see this. That's gold.
So where did all these people come from? This is so cool to see. A whopping 60% came from organic search, which tells you their SEO game was on point. But look at the mix. 30% from social media and 10% from email shows they didn't just publish and pray, they actively promoted it, creating this awesome ripple effect across all their channels.
So, what's the big lesson here? It's that all these things have to work together. Strong SEO brings in a steady flow of people. Great visuals keep them hooked. Smart promotion makes sure people actually see it. And, most importantly, you listen to what worked here to figure out exactly what you should create next.
So there you have it. We've gone through the who, the what, and the how. We've looked at how to plan and how to measure success. The only question left is the one right here on the screen. Now that you have the framework, what story are you going to tell?